Many people are aware of the chronic homelessness problem that is currently experienced by many people in Ireland. 15,000 plus record-breaking numbers of people in emergency accommodation, including up to 5,000 Irish children. This is not including figures for people that are living in unsuitable accommodation, that are sofa surfing, that could even be living in cars. So, with the government continuing to promise delivery and failing to deliver, it's added salt in the wounds of Irish people without a roof over their head that huge structures, huge camps are being constructed for the benefit of people coming into Ireland, claiming asylum and seeking international protection in so-called IPAS centres, International Protection Accommodation Services centres. Now, there are several under construction at this point in time, including one huge development in Clonmel. But I've had some messages from people in Sligo, and apparently there is a huge, I don't know what you would call it, development under construction at the minute that many people believe is going to be used for IPAS, to accommodate migrants, to accommodate protections, asylum seekers, call them what you want, refugees, migrants coming into the country, over and above people that are maybe in that area that don't have their own homes or struggling to get a roof over their own heads. Now, I'm going to show you a video from this, and then I'm going to show you some screenshots that I've been able to dig out from planning.ie in connection with this particular structure, and you can make of it what you will. The first thing I have to show you is a video. Well, actually, I'll show you this first. This is the planning application details for the development in question in Sligo. So there you can see this is off the eplanning.ie website. You can go on there and check this one out for yourself. There is the details, reference number 20445, Sligo, proposed development. Development consisting of the construction of 64 accommodation units in 5 separate blocks. So 5 blocks of accommodation units, not just one big block, 5 separate blocks with the following typology: 2 accommodation blocks with 8 3-bedroom units, and 3 accommodation blocks with 16 2-bedroom units. Additional works to the site including landscaping, play areas, a proposed 204 space car park, 204 cars, boundary treatment, proposed new main entrance, and all associated site works and services within the curtilage of a protected structure identified in Sligo County Development Plan, and the development address is Globe House, Chapel Hill, Abbey Quarter, South County Sligo, where I believe there already is a number of IPAS residents there at this point in time. So this is from the planning website. You can see it yourself, and then further details about who's building this and what they've been involved in before. So the this was originally approved, by the way, back in 2021. So what's that, almost 4 years ago, 3.5 years ago. Original plans went up in December 2020. So it's through Bridgestock Care Limited. They are the builders. Why Bridgestock Care? I've managed to go onto their website. Bridgestock Care Limited is an Irish family-owned, award-winning company dedicated to providing quality care across multiple service centres, both in Ireland and Belgium. Among our suite of services, we provide accommodation and holistic care services to people seeking international protection and refugees in Ireland and Belgium, as well as childcare at our 2 Creative Corner creche facilities in the Sligo area. So that's the background. You can see it there for yourself.
This is just a weekly.
This is a video that's been made by a young lad in this area. I'll put a link through to his Twitter or X page. You can see all the videos, the development of this thing over time and how it is nearing completion at the minute. Now, what I've tried to do is there's several people have emailed me asking me to highlight this, that it's going to be an IPAS centre. I haven't got the actual confirmation there at the minute the official documentation to say that it will be, but it certainly looks like it will be. And based on the documents that I've just shown you on eplanning.ie, it's certainly set up to be, and the people building it, this is their line of work. But either way, whatever it goes to, whatever it's used for, with that amount of apartments, car parking spaces, gardening, play areas, you would think that if it's not being used as an IPAS centre, that it would be used to home dozens upon dozens of needy Irish families that cannot get a roof over their heads. So you can make of that one what you will. Let's see what this chap says on his walkabout around this site.
Update here now on the mega IPAS centre here in Sligo. Now unfortunately you can't see through it anymore with this big building now on the side. But to anyone that hasn't seen the previous videos, there's going to be 5 of these buildings, which are roughly about 5 to 6 stories high, all with about 4 apartments on each floor, and there's about 5 of them. So there's going to be about over 100 apartments being made here, and they're going to be having their own leisure centre, and they're going to have their own little playing area, and on top of that a 270 car park, which is wild. I didn't know how people, you know, seeking international protection are able to afford cars, but sure it is. But this is what we're dealing with. Instead of giving the resources to our students and our homeless, they're building entire communities for these people that has contributed nothing. And yet we have people up and down the country, people like Sean Meehan and all these other ones who are getting punished and penalised because they decided to build a home on their own land.
Some very interesting points being made. Sean Meehan's a man who I believe went through a divorce later on in his life. He found himself, he had nowhere to live. So he got a piece of ground, he cleared it himself, he put a portable structure up on there, and then he was told he has to demolish it or get out, and he's been threatened with jail and one thing and another, trying to provide for himself because he would have been put on a housing list and he may never have got a home, may end up sleeping in a car for the rest of his life or sleeping on the streets or on someone else's sofa. And in the meantime, you have monster developments like this. Remember, 5 blocks. Go back and have a look at the outline planning that was submitted and approved. That may or may not have been altered since then, but the figures are there. 5 blocks, 200 space car park, play areas, landscaping, dozens upon dozens of apartments spread out over 5 units, able to accommodate hundreds. Who knows how many people are going to be going in there and who those people actually are.
They're getting terrorised with prison and everything, and yet they are building entire communities for these people. It's wild. Like, now unfortunately there isn't any much attention being brought to this, so whoever sees this video, do please like and share it as much as you can. And also, if there's anyone in Sligo that is also concerned about this, please reach out and then we can try to organise something. So yeah, I say another couple of months and this place will be finished, and there's going to be an easy between at least, I don't know, 400 or 500 people that's going to be able to put into this. So, and the company that's doing it is an Irish owned company, so instead of getting the Irish companies to be building homes for the Irish, they've taken them away from us, and now they're just building these.
So there's a call. This guy has made a call to share certainly these videos out. If you're aware of this, reach out to other people. Other people if there's anyone listening here, and I know obviously some people have emailed me from the Sligo area, from this particular area. Is there any plans to resist this, like we're seeing in Carrickmacross, for example, like we're seeing in Tala, right across the country, or is this going ahead without any major opposition? There are a lot of people concerned about this. I'm not saying there's not, and they're certainly bringing it to the attention of others on social media. I don't know, I'm asking the question. Are you in the Sligo area? Is there anything being arranged to directly oppose this if it turns out that it is an IPAS centre. We're seeing scenes from Bundoran over the last week or so as well. Residents not happy that a huge guest house hotel has been bought, will be repurposed for an asylum seeker centre right beside a children's primary school. And I know that this particular centre or complex that's being built, another concern that was raised to me is this is right beside a school. Right beside a school. So let's see some more of the development of this. Look at that, it's huge. All those blocks, look at all those blocks, multiple accommodation units. Look. And this is in a period where the Irish government are claiming that they don't have, the right amount of resources and they can't get the labour to build the houses that are needed for Irish people. There's no problem in Sligo. No problem in Sligo at all. So I'm just bringing this to the attention of whoever hears it, whatever distribution channel I have here on YouTube. Look at it, think about it, share it. Is it going to be used for IPAS? And if not, are Irish people going to benefit from it? If not, are they putting Irish people in there, given the current levels, record-breaking levels of homelessness? So leave me your thoughts, comments and opinions below. I'm Rick Munn, No Risk, No Reward Media, over and out.